Hey everyone, and welcome back to another eShop Deals video, where each and every week we take a look at some of the best games currently on sale on the Nintendo Switch eShop. And in today's video, I've got 25 great games lined up, so this is definitely one you're going to want to check out. Now just in case you're new here to the channel, a quick reminder that halfway through the video, I'll be giving away a $10 eShop gift card. If you want to participate in that giveaway, all you need to do is be subscribed to the channel and drop a comment down below. You then check out the next eShop Deals video to see if you won. Also, if ever you missed out on the previous eShop Deals videos, I'll always be linking those down below because some of those deals are still running today and I just don't go over them 2 videos in a row. Now with all that stuff out of the way, let's jump straight into today's deals. Just don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. So our first game for today is going to be Phogs, that is hitting a brand new low of 55% off, $11.24, and will be running till October 12th. Now this game is a 3D physics-based puzzle platformer where you control a 2-headed wiener dog. Now to begin with a main protagonist that is a wiener dog, this game was ultimately on my radar as soon as it came out. And what's great is this game really manages to deliver a very original experience, whether you're playing alone where you're controlling both heads of the dog, or if you're playing in co-op where each player is controlling one of the heads. I also did find that the game offered a nice progression to the difficulty of the puzzles, and also some pretty generous save points, which really made the more difficult parts of the game very manageable. For a very original and fun experience this week at 55% off, this game is a great pickup. Now next for today we have a game hitting its first serious discount, which is Blasphemous 2 that is now 20% off, $23.99, and this one will be running till October 12th. Now this game is a 2D action Metroidvania with a Souls-inspired combat system. It's also a game that I played on stream, and you can always check that out if you want to get a feel for the gameplay. But basically, this game takes everything that made the first entry great and pushes it even a little bit further. The pixel art that really made the first game stand out, the gory yet beautiful art style, and the solid soundtrack are definitely at the forefront of this gaming experience. Now, as I pointed out earlier, however, this is definitely a game for players that enjoy a challenge, because the Souls-like combat system is one that will take some time to master. It is, however, extremely rewarding once you do, and this time around I find that the map is really laid out in a more efficient pattern. Because although you will be doing some backtracking and exploration, it loops around in a more efficient manner. It is a worthy successor to the original, and right now at 20% off, it can be a great pickup for this week. Our next great game for today is going to be New Super Lucky's Tale, that is back to 70% off, $8.99, and this one will be running till October 9th. Now this game is a 3D action platformer, and contrary to our previous entry, this one is definitely more on the easy side. However, what definitely makes this game stand out is number 1, its amazing production value. Number 2, although not overly challenging, some really fun and greatly designed levels, and an overall experience that is just truly charming. And this game is a great example of a game that doesn't need to be extremely difficult to be satisfying. And personally, although I'm an experienced 3D platformer player, I had a ton of fun playing through this one, especially when you need a palate cleanser in between 2 more challenging experiences. So in my opinion, at only $9, if you have any interest at all in this style of gameplay, this should definitely be a pickup for this week. Now, our next game for today is actually one releasing on October 5th, and that is Wargroove 2, that is currently 20% off, $15.99, and running till October 5th. Now this game is a turn-based strategy RPG. If you want a quick reference point, imagine Advance Wars, however reinvented in a more of a medieval setting. And this game really is firing on all cylinders, offering a great pixel art presentation, an excellent soundtrack, and gameplay that is extremely easy to pick up, yet at the same time deep enough that it will take quite a while to master. Now the first entry in the series was already one of the best indie strategy RPGs on the system, and now the second entry in the series has just surpassed its previous entry. If I had only one complaint to mention about the game, it's that it's not really offering any original gameplay elements that wasn't already present in the first game. However, at the same time, it's not messing with what was already a great experience, and at only $16, it's a great pickup. Now it's time to take a quick break and announce today's winner of the $10 eShop gift card. And our winner for today is going to be Kuma Knight 64, who said, "Man, Nintendo keep bringing more discount games, lots of games for the holiday." And you know what, Kuma Knight, you are totally right. We are getting some really amazing deals right now. And you know what? It's not even Black Friday yet. So now all you need to do to claim your $10 eShop gift card is reach out to me in my pinned comment down below. Now if we jump straight back into our deals, our next one is going to be Eastward. That is now 50% off, only $12.49, and this one will be running till October 11th. Now this game is an action-adventure game that does follow the overall Zelda-like formula, however with a twist having you control two separate characters. This is also a game that I did a feature video on last week when this deal dropped. It was just that good, I wanted to talk about it right away. But as I mentioned in that video, this is ultimately one of the best indie games of the last couple of years. And it really is offering everything you're looking for in this kind of game. Great pixel art, an amazing soundtrack, and fun immersive gameplay. Both characters are extremely charming, and with their relationship at the center point of the storyline, you really get attached very quickly. On top of it, now is a great time to jump into this game because we're just about to get some brand new DLC. So if you're a fan of indie gaming, this is definitely a must-have game on the Nintendo Switch. Now while we're on the topic of must-have games on the Nintendo Switch, we have another one, which is Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony The Anniversary Edition, that is now at a brand new low of 70% off, $8.99, and will be running till October 9th. Now the Danganronpa series is one that I myself have just jumped into, and I immediately fell in love with it. It really is an amazing experience where high-stakes murder mysteries get mixed in with an extremely gripping narrative. One of the best parts of the gameplay is definitely its class trials, and this game boasts some amazing murder cases that will definitely challenge your deductive reasoning. Also on hand is an amazingly diverse cast of characters, each with incredibly unique personalities. This is definitely a series that leans on its story-driven gameplay, dark humor, and amazing ability to continuously surprise you. If you're looking for one of the best visual novel experiences on any system, this game is a great pickup at only $9. Now our next game for today is going to be Gaiden, that is 40% off, $8.99, and this one running till October 13th. Now this game is a 2D action platformer that feels like a fusion between Mega Man and Ninja Gaiden. It's also a game I fully reviewed on the channel, so if you want even more information, you can always check that out. Now fair warning here, this game is fairly challenging, and it's all about speed and execution. It's also a game that will reward you immensely for learning each level by heart. And once you do get down one of those levels almost perfectly, it becomes extremely satisfying. In reality, the only thing that I slightly disliked about this game is it was definitely a win more experience, in the sense that the faster you finish a level, the easier the boss will be. However, on the other hand, if you're having difficulty with a level and it takes you longer to get to the boss, then it will sometimes be just overwhelming. And in some cases that just felt like overkill, because if you're already having difficulty with the level, making the boss even harder just felt a little bit too punishing. But nonetheless, those of you looking for some challenging, fast-paced action at only $9, this one is another amazing pickup. Now next, we have Remote Life, that is back to 50% off, $9.49, and this one running till October 12th. Now this game is a 2D side-scrolling shoot-'em-up, and one of this game's main strengths is definitely its mesmerizing dark visuals, reminiscent of a terrifying yet fascinating cosmic horror setting. The gameplay also greatly reminds me of the R-Type series, with meticulously detailed enemies and levels that definitely reward strategic gameplay. The soundtrack also fits in perfectly with the horrific setting and definitely adds to an immersive experience. The only thing that I will warn here is that this is definitely a game aimed towards hardcore shmup fans that will find a challenge that is worth sinking your teeth into. If you're a newcomer to the genre, this one might be a lot to ask of yourself for a first experience. But once again, for the right type of player, this one is going to be another great option for this week. So now it's time for today's sizzle reel of deals with some other amazing games to consider for this week. So we're now at the end of today's eShop deals video, and I want to hear from all of you. Let me know what games you're picking up in the comments down below. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to my channel supporters. Their monthly support is just so appreciated, and you can check out all their names on the end screen of the video. And lastly, don't forget that if you did like the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and click on that notification bell so you know when all my future videos come out. And as usual, I hope I'll see you in my next video.